Craig, a 2-1 victory today here at Dales Lane. How do you summarise that performance?
Obviously, you look at the result and you're happy, but I do feel we could have been better at times in certain areas, and I think we should have probably scored a couple more. But listen, this squad has been fantastic. As I've said every game, they just keep reacting to what the staff expects of them. They come out here today. We knew it was going to be a tough game, but I know in the past we've come here and probably looked to get a draw, but we've got to have a different mindset this year. I think we proved that last year that we can compete with most teams, and we came here today to win, and we came away with the result. So I'm more than happy than anybody else in the squad and the management staff, because the lads have to have that mindset now, is that we're, as much as other people might think we're little old Curzon, we have to have a different mindset. We have to go into every game and have a set standard and an expectation of each other. And I thought today, bar scoring more, I thought we'd done that, and to come back from a goal as well is a good mindset to have and a good mentality, and I'm really happy.
Well, looking into Rushall Olympics, some of the main strengths that we've seen in the beginning of the season, they looked to play more of a counter-attacking role whenever they got a chance to dispossess. And we've seen it a couple of times in the first half, especially with Arlett John looking to dispossess Moles, push on that right side, goal pass with Hayhurst. Was that something that was in consideration throughout training? Yeah,
obviously, we do our homework as staff, and we try to give the lads the information that we feel is appropriate for this game. And we spoke about how dangerous they can be. Not only when they have the ball, but when we have the ball. I think they nearly scored from our corner. That's how quick they can sort of attack, and how quick they can counter you. And we had an idea it was going to happen, but sometimes you just got to let the individuals on the pitch deal with that situation. You can give them all the information in the world, but sometimes they just deal with it. And today I thought they done fantastic. I thought we defended really well, bar giving the penalty away. But listen, I'd rather have a win and no clean sheet. You know what I mean? But we'll have a look back, see what we can do better, and we'll move on till Tuesday.
Well, looking into the second half in particular, it was a really fast start, especially one player that looked to be a one to watch and dangerous for Rushall was Isaac Sinclair. A couple of chances for him, and it makes me come back to Monday where you said it only takes one bit of individual opportunity on one mistake, and you capitalised with a mistake with Jimmy Spencer laying it off to Isaac Buckley-Ricketts, which has been a massive confidence booster, especially with Isaac Buckley-Ricketts at the start of the season. Yeah,
listen, at half time I spoke positive about what we were doing. I spoke to him how I felt we could be a bit more selfish in front of goal and probably need to be a bit more on the front foot. And Isaac Sinclair came out and he was like a man on fire. He was running everywhere, he was chasing everything down, and his attitude and the determination is second to none. It's one of the best I've seen in the league as midfielders. I think he's fantastic. And then you've got the skip up front just being him, just playing unbelievable and drawing fouls and setting people up, and obviously absolutely delighted for Isaac Buckley-Ricketts to get his goal. I think people look at it and the first 5 games and he's not scored, but if you're in the dressing room and you're with him and you see the stats that he puts in, his work rate off the ball is outstanding. And I think that's all the lads kind of appreciate, that he's not an individual, that he is a team player. And today he got his rewards, and hopefully that's the start of a run for him, and he can gain confidence in this, and let's see where it takes us.
And like you just mentioned then about the penalty as well, obviously from a mentality point of view it can be a bit of a downer because it's going into an equaliser, but the one thing that you've always talked about, and I'm probably like a broken record, character, desire, showing that once again. And Rushall seems to be more susceptible from set pieces, in particular in corners. You managed to get a goal from a corner. Yeah, I thought first half we were dangerous from corners, and we nearly scored a couple. And obviously when you give that penalty away, I think there was 20 minutes left or so, it's a kick in the teeth. But it's about that mindset of going, right, well, we can't change it. You can't do anything about it. You just got to keep going, because if it had been 1-0, we still would have been asking the lads to go get second. So nothing changes. You've got to have that mindset that's still the same. Nothing changes. You keep going. And that, I know you mentioned already, that character, attitude, desire, that has to come into it. And I think when we made a couple of changes, obviously Luke Griffiths coming off, he was obviously, he didn't train Thursday because he wasn't feeling too good, but he had a yellow card, so we looked at making sure that he stays on the pitch for this coming week. Steph Moles, I thought, ran his socks off as usual, and I just thought we needed like a little bit of a fresh up, and Ben and Mikey come on, and I thought they were absolutely brilliant. And it's a credit to them
to make sure that they come on in that game when we've just conceded is a tough ask, because you are backs against the wall for a few minutes and they have to have that mindset to get everybody going again. And when they come on, I thought they changed it a little bit. I thought they gave us something different, and Spid getting these rewards with a fantastic header. And it's a great day all round. I think we coming here is a really tough place to come. And I know these have had a couple of difficult fixtures, and obviously to be spending more as well. So they're not a team that you can expect to win. You have to come here and put the work in, and I think we've probably done enough to win that game today and go home happy.
And it's a positive result there, kind of reflects August as well. 13 points from the opening 18 points to potentially get 3 clean sheets and top half of the table. Couldn't have been a better start for you in August.
Yeah, listen, we knew coming into this season that obviously me being in charge for the first time for a full season, even though I think I came in this time last year in September, I knew it was going to be tough, and I knew there was going to be people sort of having their eyes on us as a squad, and we wanted to do what we done last year and try one up it. And it's going to be tough because obviously we know what we achieved last year, but our mindset is, can we be better? Can we be that little bit better than we were last year? And listen, at the moment it's going well. We know there's going to be tough spells like against Brackley. You're going to have games like that, and we're going to have moments of maybe 2 or 3 matches where you might lose a run of form, but we've got to stay positive. We're still Curzon. We've, as the fans will say, we've not got the biggest set of fans, but they got the biggest hearts, because they just keep us going all game, and to have them travel down here to Rushall to cheer us on is what we're all about. That club, that family, that togetherness, and we can only thank them by getting wins on pitches like this and wins at teams like this, and hopefully we can go into Tuesday now more positive.
Just like you said there, Tuesday, Scunthorpe United, an unbeaten side, a very difficult team to come at home at Tameside, a different outset, a different manager from last season, but someone's like David and Goliath, anything could possibly happen in this league.
And this is what Curzon's all about, that David and Goliath, that living up to what people don't expect and trying to overachieve, and that's what we're going to do. Obviously we know the talent and the squad that Scunthorpe will bring. We know that they're an unbelievable outset, and probably too good for this league in a sense, because of the sheer vast supporters that they have, the budget and everything that they have. It's a fantastic club, and they probably deserve to be a lot higher, but it's great for our club to be able to play against teams like that and showcase what we can do. And we're definitely going to go in with the mindset to go win it, because that's what we do as a club. We go to win every game. Obviously we'll see how we can stop them, but it's all about us on Tuesday and how we can go and win that game.
Well, Craig, congratulations. Thank you so much for your time.
Always a pleasure.